What's up, traffic cones? Wes here with Chicane Motorsports for an episode of Captain Slow Goes Racing at Road Atlanta. We're the number one car in the split, so we got some work to do. Qualified on pole. So we're going to try to do what we can to leave some space in front of us.
Line up on the left side. The estimated strength of field is
make sure that the cars behind us don't get a good run on us into corner one here. So depending on when the classes in front of us go, we'll probably end up starting somewhere on the back straightaway. That's not ideal. Maybe we can...
5 cars left to grid.
Yeah, we'll see. Definitely want to be about halfway down the back straightaway when we start, but it's going to be up to these GRs. Anywhere between turns 5 and 9 on the track layout, which is kind of not really a corner, but somewhere 3/4 of the way down the back straightaway means that the field is just going to be a disaster coming into the chicane at the end of the long back straight. So we'll see what we can do. Make sure we uncheck all of our tires and fuel, uncheck our fast repair. Don't want to ruin a race because of that. 4.3 gallons seems to be the sweet spot.
Do we want a gap between the BMWs and Toyotas?
Waiting on the final car to grid.
Hell no. Got to learn how to drive through traffic, and they're faster than us anyway.
My man's up there with a 500 iRating. You're worried about a gap, bro? This thing is gonna be interesting.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
This thing
if
is...
BMW's like actual qualifying leader is a 500 iRating, we don't need a gap, GR.
41 car. Catch the 34 car. Catch the 19 car. Catch the 25 car. Catch the 10 car. Catch the 30 car. Catch the 24 car. Catch the 32.
It'd be a boss move if Josh just automatically went, you know, like right before the green.
How about we leave a little bit of a gap? Let's meet in the middle, because I know Daniel wants to leave a gap.
Looks like we got a track temperature around 90. That'll be okay for what we want to do here. Thinking this might actually work out well. If we can get...
Daniel, no, let's not leave a bigger gap like this. Come on now.
Green flag around...
Yeah, get a penalty. It's okay.
3/4 of the way down the back stretch.
There we go. Some balls, finally.
We can make this work pretty well for us, I
Wait
think.
till you get the black flag. You think he's clever.
We just need to make sure
he
we
won't get a black
decent
flag.
Jump.
He has to stay behind the car in front of him, which is a BMW.
Yeah, literally, no lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, not leave a big of a gap.
Y'all really should read sporting code once in a while. By the way, Daniel, that is against sporting code.
Oh, whoa, bro. What the fuck are you doing?
He's trying to stop you. You need to go past him. Because if he hits you, that's against sporting code.
There's an incident behind.
Well,
There's death happening behind me.
Yo, wreck before the green.
the guy was trying to stop him from going up and catching up to the BMWs and was swerving like a maniac. And then hit the guy.
Get ready, going green.
You got a severe blinker up here.
Yo, Miata's wrecked before the green flag.
Pace car is off. Green flag, green flag.
That was a little naughty, but we're okay. Toughest competition is gone. There's death happening. That's good.
Car stops on the right. Go left.
Bad GR. Stay. Alright, well, we've checked out now. One guy behind us that we got to worry about. The rest of the field is gone. Next thing we really have to be concerned with is cars in front. I have a feeling that there's going to be some very slow GRs up here. More stuff going on.
59.40.
This is concerning for me.
Hey, y'all report this
Left
thing
side.
with that dude?
Still there, hold your line. Clear.
Yeah, the Daniel guy, he wound up quitting out, so he definitely deserves a report.
That was sketchier than we needed it to be. Need to try not to collect any X's.
Car stopped on the right.
GRs
DJ, I'm gonna need you to
creating
find
some more
extra speed.
nonsense.
Well, good luck. I know.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Fucking piece of shit.
Language.
37.831.
I gotta fall back on a 26-second gap.
You're faster than everybody else, so you can do it. My coach is screaming in my ear about how bad I'm driving.
Hey, can you guys go a little faster?
This lap of the session.
Somebody's name is 2? The number?
Jesus Christ. Mic check.
All loud and clear.
I don't think there's a mic here.
Car behind is closing on you. The gap is 2 seconds.
I'm hot lapping just to catch up with everybody.
Like that.
Car right. Clear.
So did I get run over from behind or something? Like, what happened?
I think the guy behind you just plowed into the back of you in the braking zone.
Oh, okay. That explains everything.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Slovo, subscribe to the channel, okay?
No, thank you.
Oh, bro. Leave me honest, bro.
You are definition rolling chicane.
I'll subscribe if you subscribe to mine first.
Are you driving a GR in number 23?
Number 27.
37.976.
Losing time, bro.
Your current GR leader, but I'm in a battle, so, you know.
All right, Tommy, let me through, please. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am.
I mean, you don't even have a clean lap yet.
Actually, I did have a clean lap.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.1
But
seconds.
I keep getting hit by 0X's and 1X's.
0x is not a clean lap.
Sorry, I did not intend to do that. I thought you'd be faster on exit. That's my bad. I'm sorry.
Yo, Miata, push me. We're almost there.
189.
I'm going to make you work for it, Jordan.
Nah, mate, as long as it's clean as it has been, I don't mind.
I don't know who to give my draft to.
I don't understand how come I'm gapping this BMW behind me.
500 iRating.
36.65.
900, give them credit, or 1.3K.
Yeah, well, lead is actually really good in the BMW. I'm loving this battle.
This is some of the best racing I've had on this track since it changed over.
You're welcome.
I wish I could say the same.
Hey, Wesley, just slow down a bit and just come help me out.
Oh, you want to draft?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, if we should do that, we should go all the way back to third.
Oh god, you want Clinton? Oh god. You're insane, man.
You do not want to come to third, bro. There's like 14 left.
I overdid it. Fuck.
No!
37.421.
Still a good battle, though.
Great race, though, mate. Great race.
Good race. Now I got to fight off Bradley.
Trying to take me out?
Podium is looking good.
I leave you room too. I leave.
Sorry about that, Mark. Came up faster than I thought.
DJ, at any point you want to interrupt Bradley's line, I'd appreciate it.
I bet you would.
Oswald, brother, just let me pass and just use me as a draft.
38.249.
Did he just not see me?
No, it looked like it was on purpose.
Lucky for me, it looks like we net-coded, but I think I got damaged.
Yeah, I didn't know how you survived that.
Luck.
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Clear.
How nice are the Miata's going to be to me?
23, either learn to drive or let me by.
The car behind
It's a rolling
closing
chicane.
on you. The gap is 1.4 seconds. 40.729. Side.
You okay?
Clear on the left. Faster car coming up quick.
How nice are the Miata's going to be?
051. The next car's the leader. The leader just did a 37.716. Car coming up quick.
Miata, dude, you raced your own. Let me by. Are you kidding me, bro?
Faster traffic approaching. Car right. Keep to the left. Clear.
Come on, Steve.
I'm trying. My headset was being weird. I'm going back now, though.
Hey, you are the leader. Nice and smooth. About 5 laps of fuel.
So damn fast.
0.442.
The wipers are going.
Cleaning up the dirt and debris on your windshield. No other reason.
But I like it there. Bonus lap.
012. White flag. Nice and smooth.
Only white flag now.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right. You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 6.9 seconds.
About damn time I wanted my home track. Finally.
Oh, you live up here?
Sure do, yes sir.
Well done, Wesley. That was a dominant run. Oh, wow. Very dominant.
Thanks.
You
Good
won.
race.
You just toyed with these people today.
GR battle went down to the last lap. But I'm not sure what happened to the 16.
Well, that was a boring race.
Sorry.
Even tried to slow down for them and just wasn't there. Let's but I think let's make sure this is set up right for replay incident. Let's get that thing set up. Let's go watch it back. Let's see what happened. There's an easier way to do this. Okay, click on this or something. No. It's alright. What's up, traffic cones? We are going to see what happens here. I think. Alright, let's go back. Oh, we gotta get a. Oh, we got an off track in quali. No big deal. Alright. This is number 2. I don't know how you get a name number 2, but my guy here, he does. Here we go. Whoa, this is, oh, here we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Alright, we're going to focus on some crashes. We're going to see what's going on. Let's go. I saw this one in my review mirror. He spun just exiting the corner, I think. Can we watch this back? Oh. Alright, we got to change this to... Why can't I... What's going on here? Most exciting. Focus on leader, pace car. I don't know why. But having a hard time seeing the incidents. This guy must be blinking. Guy in front is swerving. Okay, so this is important to note, right? Is like this guy here. Wow, okay. That might be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Alright, number 1, okay? If you are gonna do this, what this GR is doing, right? Swerving all across the track. I actually thought he was gonna lose it right here. Because this crest means that this car is gonna unload, and as he whips this thing around, I thought for sure it was going around there. But he wants to try to keep this car behind, and instead of just like getting in front and then pinching him or holding him there by just kind of driving in his rearview mirror, he decides to just hit him. So that was dumb. We don't like dumb. Now you're gonna get extra X's for crossing off track, which is fine. Where's our Miatas? I gotta figure out how to make this thing work. Settings. I think there was a thing for this, but apparently not. Change my settings. Ooh, here we go. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Okay. This guy touches tires to the grass. Mr. Green Car does not care. Complete I don't care kind of mindset here, which is unfortunate because he sends this thing in here and gives half a car length, right? Like, we know this is, right? Go back. Stop. Where's this guy? 28. Right, we see this guy sliding here. We got to give him more room, right? This car, when it grips up, is going to dart back right. And he's dead. Oh. We touched the wall? Nope. We can't keep it off the wall. So, it's pretty much race over. I think we went blowing by this guy. Okay. Yikes. Okay, that was quite the rejoin. Let's just watch this back from the GR. Other way. Okay. GR, see this mess happening? Oh my god, he's coming right across the track, didn't stop. He easily could have hit anybody. That's wild. Hey, there we are. Picked up a couple 1Xs, but... Let's see what happened here. Oh, yes. Alright. So we saw this guy when we went by him earlier. Let's see what happens here. Let's go back. Actually, far chase. Alright, what happens? My man sends it down. This is not... Stop. Where do you think you're going here, my guy? Because if we look at this, right, this guy is not on the racing line. He's about half car off of it. He should be further left. And then you've got 1, 2, potentially 3.5 car widths to where you should be. So what happens here is exactly as expected, I would say. You get rammed because you have no speed on exit. This guy really probably should have tried to switch this back knowing you're coming, right? So if you're this car, you see this dive bomb happening, brakes early, brakes hard, and you can't be back out on the racing line out here. You have to switch this back and keep this a car and a half off the racing line, right? So when this happens here, you need to be still moving right, keep the steering wheel tight. Otherwise, you just rear end this guy because you're carrying so much more speed, and now you've ruined 4 races, all because Mr. Eminem's car here doesn't know how to switch back. Right? We gotta learn that. That is easy peasy, right? This guy is sacrificing the entire upcoming straightaway to make this move on you because he thinks that you're too slow. As soon as this happens and you get this clear spotter, you need to continue to drive this thing inside here to make sure that you got the speed to pass him and just drive out of his life. See if you can get to the rear end of this guy. Because Now you've just made it so you've ruined 4 races. I mean, this guy really just needs to not. I don't think he touches the brakes at all. Hang on. Let's just watch this back, because I'm pretty sure Larry here doesn't touch the brakes. His brake lights work. We can see them here. Gets a good run out here. Alright, where should we go here? Guys, where are we going? We see that this car is going this way, right? There's more stuff happening over here. I would say right now, he's probably making the right choice, because you don't know what this car is doing. Let's go to his cockpit view, right? Okay, we can see mayhem happening, right? Mayhem's happening. This guy gets hit. When this happens, right? Like, I would probably just aim right at the rear of the car. We're probably gonna crash into him, right? But I would say, arguably, you know that you're gonna pick up at least one position here, right? Like, I don't know what's happening with this yellow car. We know what happens because we watched it. But I would say probably a good idea, have a little lift, right? Hold it out here. Because the worst case is that he comes straight across, hits this wall, and then you can go back, right, once he crosses. But now, if you had lifted and you had stayed left, right, we probably avoid this. It is what it is, right? It's easy to be Monday morning quarterback, but just my opinion. So let's go see some more stuff. All right, what do we got here? This looks like a disaster. So, did we already miss the accident? All right, yellow car here. That's a problem. We are 2x2 through one of what is the most important track or corner on the track, and you just get yeeted off into the wall. Good, that's fun. So I was gonna say, this is good defending by the blue car here, right? We see that we've got a draft happening, right? We're not reacting to this car, but we are moving in front, right? He's got to push here. This guy's got the run. We cover him off, right? At this point, if you're this car, I think you switch it back to the racing line here, right? It's always easier to send this thing back out wide and live to race another corner than it is to take out, I don't know, 2/3 of your track width and try to send it into this corner to beat this guy who's, not to mention, back out to the racing line. Watch this, right? Before his turn-in point, he's back out here. That's a really good spot to be. He's going to have all the speed to be able to carry through this thing and overtake you. He completely botches this apex, right? Which really messes him up, but you got to leave space here, right? Like, I know that this is the racing line, but you're going to expect a guy that just went wide through the first corner to make the apex of the second corner? It's bold strategy, Cotton, unless you can get that thing covered off. And then the idea that you're just going to continue to stay in the throttle, right? We're brakes here, that's smart. Throttle now. Don't know why. You're literally on the racing line. And the only direction you have is to make it worse. You got to hold your brakes till everybody goes by. You just ended that guy's race. So bad. We got to be better. What else we got? Guys, you want to be fast here. You can't go side by side through every corner. Right? What are we doing? I understand that you want to make this overtake, but we got to understand racecraft and car control, because, right, like, yeah, you've got to run on this car, but what are we doing here? Like, here, you might have the speed, right, but this is not a spot to be. I don't care what you got going on, right? This is nowhere where you ever want to race, because that's a mistake, right? You got to be out here up on this guy's quarter panel if you're going to stop him from trying to get in there. We kind of missed the apex, that's okay. But now you get this guy who's just carried all the speed and made 2 passes through a section that's got no business passing, and now you miss your apex and your turn-in point and you knock him off. Racecraft here is pretty miserable. We got to work on that. One of the ways we work on Racecraft is literally just go find somebody that you can sit behind, turn laps, find breakpoints when you can't actually see them, learn where your car is, right? I don't know who this person is, never met them, never talked to them, right? But one of the things I try to focus on when I drive a car and learn where it actually sits on the track is I want to hear tires in the grass, hear tires on the curb, right? That lets me know where the right and left side of my car is. You get one frame with the curb noise. Ready? Listen. Hear it? It might have even been the car behind. That tells you, if that was this car, exactly where the curb is, and that's excellent, right? But I would argue you didn't really make this corner because you kind of want to put tires in here to be fast. We never make it to the outside curb. We barely touch the inside curb, right? So we're not using the whole track. It's going to hamper our speed. It's going to slow us down. I'm not sure we entirely know where the car is. Let's see. We're going to get another opportunity to see it here. And it's one thing if you don't know where your car is because you don't know where the other car is, right? But if you don't know where your car is for you, right, like this guy, this isn't bad, right? We left a little bit of space in case something gets weird here, which is good. But we've got a pretty good understanding of where the car is. Now, I would say, I don't know if we can see his car in cockpit view. I wouldn't be able to, but that doesn't mean this guy can't. I think we're still tracking wide, right? Like, these lines are a really good reference for car position, right? You can see these cars up here. They're inside this white line. There's no reason why you shouldn't be on this white line, right? And we get a set of these lines right here as you go over the 200 board. So I would say there's no reason why you can't be a full car width to the right. Let's see if we look. That's what I would be trying to do. Like, right, we're making this pass. We're making this pass on this car. You can see him here. Let's get some side draft, guys. Right? We're almost in a good spot here. By the time we get to this point, I think we're grossly out of position. Let's see, far chase. He's not leaving the space, but right, you gotta show him you're there. It's okay to touch. It's not okay to spin somebody, but it's okay to touch. Now, I think we missed our brake point a little bit here. Or we didn't go firm enough to the brakes, because we get to the brakes early enough. But we definitely didn't scrub enough speed to have any sort of exit out of this portion. And now we're right back in the same position we were as this car, right? Let's find another incident. That thing just exploded. It's happened there. That was Fabia's car. My guess is this guy just completely chucked his brake point, but let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. Right, let's watch. This guy right on the white line. This guy just before the white line, right? We're getting to the brakes. We're still full throttle here. Now we're brakes. Yeet. Right after the white line, but we've already closed, I don't know, 20 feet wide open. Not getting this thing slowed down in time, especially considering this guy went a little early. We're going to yeet him off into Narnia. And then we just push this guy off track. Almost collect this guy. Yikes. Right, so this is what I mean when I say spend some time following somebody, learning where the brake points are when you can't necessarily see them. Get in there, do some of this, do some follow chase stuff, right? You can see the brake markers. This track is perfect. It has a line all the way across as a good brake point reference. Doesn't matter what car you're in, you can see this anywhere, unless you're 4 wide, literally can't read anything other than the Toyota logo on the car in front of you, right? Brakes. Brakes. Still, you can still hear the throttle wide open. Spend some time in practice, right? Go find some people. Go practice Racecraft. You need to go spend an hour, I would say, at any track. Not every week. Spend an hour just learning a track, right? It's how you are going to get better. It's how you're going to learn what you should be doing. It's how you're going to develop Racecraft. Don't just go around in Hot Lap Simulator. That's not going to be valuable to you at all. Spend some time, right? Once the track gets a little bit better, spend some time and say, okay, right, I'm following here, and if you make the decision in your mind to say, okay, through Sector 1, all we're going to do is follow. We're not going to try to pass. Passing through here is kind of dumb, right? You just give up the time because it's too sketchy to try to make a pass through here. But into this corner, right? You can make a pass into this corner. You got to be committed, and you got to get speed carried through 5. But you can send it in here, and if you do, practice it, right? You don't send it from the white line, right? You got to send it from, one of these other crosshatched white lines, right? Here's your car reference point. You got to be a car inside of this white line, right? Here's your car reference. So you got to be at least, half a car centered on this white line. And then you got to practice sending it in practice, right? Even if it's not, even if you don't make the pass, right? Here we go. We're sending it into this one again. It's not bad. He's getting a little touch. Guy's not happy with him. It's whatever. You can make a pass there. Arguably the best spot to make a pass is this chicane up here, right? You gotta get your speed out of turn 7. Just tuck up under this bumper as best you can, right? And then you gotta make sure that you've got the speed, and you gotta send it down like this guy, because here's the thing. When you get to here, if you can make this apex before the other car, you can carry more speed because you can go back to this other apex before they can. Fundamentally, they have to slow down, switch. These S's are amazing places to make passes happen because there's no defense for them and there's no overcoming them. Right, we get an excellent entry or exit out of that last chicane there. That's completely uncalled for. We don't have to do that. And now we're gonna go try to run down these guys. Go do some practice, guys. It's where you will turn into a race car driver. Hot lap simulator. It's never gonna do anything. All you're gonna do is be able to go fast and beat workers. Let's go see what happened. Yikes! It looks like he just spun it on his own. Oh no, I remember what this was. This guy felt bad about it too. Yeah, this guy was kind of a menace. Here, if we go back a couple laps, let's go to me. Right, let's go back a couple laps and rewatch what this guy was doing, because he was just unbelievably slow. I think I gave up 4 seconds on one lap just trying to get by this guy. Sorry, we went back pretty far, but right, lap 3, here we go. Obviously, the Miata doesn't have the power that the GR has, so we're just kind of struggling to keep up. I'll bear you the nonsense of the straightaway. I was really trying to stay with this guy because we kind of had similar pace, but I couldn't really. Tried to make this work, but he just had a decent line through there. We get a good exit, but again, Miata doesn't have the pace of the GR. Hindsight being 20/20, I should have sent it down the inside of turn 1 here, but let's watch this mayhem happen. Wouldn't have been able to. We get a great exit out of turn 1. We try to send it to the inside and get blocked. Probably should report this guy, right? But get a decent exit out of turn 3, and he's there. Nothing we can do. Slowing down in spots you don't need to slow down. Overslowing actually upsets my car. Now we got to go do some work to catch him again because we are faster, but it just takes forever. Just slowly reel him in. I can't believe this took 2 laps. Right, so when we finally do catch him, I just wanted none of it, right? So we've closed down a significant gap, 4 seconds. He hits these cones. I'm like, okay. We're just going to send it when we get there because we have so much more speed. Take our chances. Ready? Guys, this is what learning about racecraft and car control is about. We are going to send it on the inside of turn 5 at Road Atlanta because of how much more speed we have than this guy, right? Let's watch it back one more time coming down the hill. Faster class car in front of me had an issue. We're closing down this gap. And when it's time to actually make this move, we're going to send it. We're going to stay close. We're going to trust that he's there. If he turns in, we're just going to kind of get doored, right? Which is okay because I think we'll be able to save it. But I think he hears car on your left and just has a little bit of panic attack, right? And this is the opposite of Racecraft. Look at how far out this guy is, right? You got to be inside tires a foot off of this line, right? I'm full sending this. I know I'm going to try to make this stick. If you were trying to defend this or try to stay there, you still gotta make a decent line, right? You don't want to give up all of your pace. And now okay, this is ridiculous, by the way. You can't. I understand that you just got passed by 2 Miatas in 2 corners, but you are in 14th place with a 1.6 I rating. You got to try to learn something from these other cars. You can't just go in there and try to bully your way back because you think you have a faster car. You kind of get what you deserve, I'm not going to lie, at the end of this next lap because you had absolutely no business trying to fight this position. You probably could have gotten it back on a straightaway if you had just let it go. but instead you chose to fight it, and now you've got the same. This guy's got the same problem I had 2 laps ago, right? Let's watch him come down the hill. I bet you it's a similar thing. Plenty of space here. This guy's controlled, doing what he can. It's very composed, right? We're using the track as much as we need to. We're here. This guy gets a weird brake shimmy. And now we got to check up again in a really bad spot because this guy doesn't know how to carry enough speed through it. And now on the exit of turn 7, he's closed this gap. Oh, you know, we still got a decent amount of space here. But he drives through the right line and he misses the apex. He doesn't carry any exit speed. This guy gets a 4x because of it. Sad day. What else we got? Anything good? Let's watch that back. It's a good save by this guy, right? Full send this thing. And you keep it on. Let's see it. Misses the apex. Carries way too much speed. Yikes. Okay, here we are. We're back. A little bit slippy. Held position. That's good. Oof. Yikes. I know he checked up. And obviously you also need to... You can't just send it, though. It's a good move here, though. Hey, we got some decent racecraft. My guy, where are you? What are you doing? This is exactly what I mean, guys. Right? Go learn to race door to door with somebody. You can't do this and expect you're going to hold position. Right? This guy does exactly what we expect him to do. We should be in here, right? We're only going to lose 1 spot if he makes the send and he makes the pass rate. Instead, we miss that apex. We miss the next apex. And now we got 3 cars making a run on us. Let's see what we do in this next corner. Oh, good. And we got BMWs here. Okay, so 1 car smartly backs out. We full send it. Okay, made it stick. It's a good move. It's a good move. I like that one. Maybe we do have some racecraft. Anything else exciting? It's not a good spot to send. Really off tracks. Alright, let's go back. 2 spots. Why are we staying off track? Why do we stay off track here? Alright, so this guy sends it too much too. Right here. You're back on track here, buddy. You're back in the race. I don't know why we're going exploring over here. This is just asking for a crash. Racing slicks on grass. It's not good in this game, that's for sure. Ooh, got some exploring going on up front here too. Let's see that. Back up. We miss our brake point? What's going on here? Missed our turn-in point, looks like. Hit that cone. Good thing we spit it out. Your car can collect those cones, guys, and it will mess up your race. Sometimes there's some really good courses in Miata, sometimes there's some really bad ones. Anything with long straightaways tends to make the race very close, as long as you can stay in the draft or get a help. Somehow we only ended up with a single X there. Let's see what happens here. Bar chase. Let's go back. The white car. Alright, so it looks like we get a bad run out of the final corner. It's the first car here. We're going to go try to defend this thing for some reason. The black car has completely taken away all of his capability to negotiate this turn easily by being in here, having to slow this thing down incredibly, right? Like we can see the racing line right here. It's here, right? These guys are both inside. This guy's on it. He touches this corner. It upsets the car. Kind of hooks it. Gets a weird slide going. Touches these two. This guy brakes, which is good. Unfortunately, I think we're going to get collected here. Yeah, that's too bad. Because he was just a bystander on a bad pass, right? Like, we got to make this pass happen into turn 1 or down the straightaway, right? You can't be trying to stick your nose in there. Arguably, I would say, when trying to make a pass, it's best to not make passes where the cars are on the limit of grip, right? So the faster the corner with, I'm going to say turn 12 here, turn 1, turn 5, right? Those are not corners where you really want to try to make passes. Ideally, you want to make them at the end of long straights, right? There's a pretty long straight here in the front. We got a couple straightaways going on the back here. It's not a good spot to try to do that, okay? Turn your spotters on, guys. I don't know if you guys don't run them. I don't know what, but this is kind of looks like this BMW has no spotter on. That move is not what you want to do. I know you got closing speed, but... Alright guys, well, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you get your content. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.